Hey, what's up everybody? Today's video, sorry it's been a while, we're going to do a review video on, I have right here the Andis Pulse ZR2 clippers, and these are the Andis Excel Cordless clippers, both for dog grooming. So I am going to give you some pros and cons on each clipper and let you know, help you try and figure out which ones you want. So first, we are going to start with the Andis Pulse ZR2 clippers. I have had these about a year, I would say, and I love them. They were my first cordless clipper, so that was a big game changer for me. I love having no cord. If you haven't had cordless clippers, you definitely need to get cordless clippers. It will change your life. Dragging around that cord all day, all the time is very annoying and would drive me crazy. So these are great. The thing about these is you cannot use them while they're charging. They have a battery that detaches. So this is the battery. And you can buy multiple batteries. So that way if it dies, you can just switch out the battery. I didn't do that because the batteries are $100. And just an FYI, these are $350, I believe. Whereas these were $220, maybe, around there. So it's like $150 difference between these two clippers. So another thing with these are they're 5-speed clippers. So when you turn them on, so you can hear how loud they are as well. This is on the 2nd speed, and this is the 1st, 2nd, 3rd, 4th, and 5th. I have never had to have them any higher than the 3rd speed, but they're a really nice clipper. My issue, which I didn't really think of being an issue until I got the Excel Cordless, is they're a bit back heavy because of the battery being in the back. So they're just back heavy and a lot bigger of a clipper. They do cut really, really nice. They're great clippers. I love them. I've had a few issues with them not turning on. Like the switch, they would charge and they're fully charged, with their little charging dock. I've never had a problem with the charging dock, but the actual switch they won't turn on. What I have found to be the issue is that hair gets up into the switch, into the clipper, and so they won't turn on. It won't hit to make them turn on. So what I've done to try and fix it is I've just taken this top off and then take the blow dryer with a cone on high and just stick it kind of in it, and it'll blow whatever's in there. And then they usually turn on after that. If not, I have taken them apart, which I had to do recently because they wouldn't turn on. No matter what I did, they were not turning on. And I took them apart and there was hair up in there. So once I got the hair out, they're fine and have been fine since. So really that's the only negative I have about these clippers, is them occasionally not wanting to turn on. But they're a really powerful clipper, and the charge, they hold a charge a really long time. If I charge them, like if I go to bathe and dry a dog, and the light will go from green to yellow when they're low battery, and I've stuck them on the charger when I go to bathe and dry a dog, and then when I'm done, they're usually done charging, unless they're totally dead, then it takes longer. But they hold a charge, I would say, probably like 2 days of grooming, and I groom around like 10 dogs a day. They usually last me 2 days, so it's a pretty good amount of time. I like them. I'm very happy with purchasing these. But then we get over to the Excel Cordless. So these bad boys right here, you can use them while they're charging, which I love. because they do not hold a charge like the other ones. They probably need to be charged twice a day, to be totally honest. I mean, they're not fully dead, just when the light, this light down here, I'll turn these on so you can hear them. These are 2 speeds. So it's 1. They're kind of loud. They weren't loud. I need to change the blade drive in these. I think that's why they're kind of loud. But the light will change to red when they need to be charged. And I usually have to charge them twice a day. I haven't had any issues with these. I've had these, I don't know, 3 months, maybe, around there. 4 months, 5 months. I'll put a card or something at the end of the video to my review of these, and I got them like, I think a week before I posted that video. So that's a good indicator when I got these clippers. They have had the same thing with the switch, doing that, where it's just hair, and once I clean it out, they work and turn on. I haven't had to take them apart to change that. But I like this little grip that you can put on it. When you buy them, it just comes in the package. It doesn't say that like online, oh, it comes with that. It just does in the box. So that's nice. Because when I'm holding them, I get a tendency to, on my finger where it rests, it gets like callus and stuff. But this, it doesn't happen. And these are so small. I'll hold up the both so you can see how little. I mean, they're so small. It's awesome. Going from these being heavier and bigger to these, I was afraid I was gonna like throw these or drop them or something, but I haven't, knock on wood. But they're not heavy. They're not back heavy or front. It's pretty evenly distributed throughout the clipper, which is really nice. And like I said, they're 2 speeds. I have not had to put them on the 2nd speed, doing doodles, anything. 1st speed is fine. Really, I've had no complaints about these clippers. I absolutely love them. I love that I can use them when they need to be charged, because that was a big pain with the other ones. And plus, how much these cost. So much. It's a lot cheaper. But I wanted to try these because I learned how to groom with the Excel corded clippers. That's what I've always had until I got these. And I loved those clippers. So when they came out with a cordless version, I was like, I have to try it. And I figured I would give everybody an idea on these clippers if anybody's thinking about getting into cordless clippers or wanting something different or getting tired of a cord. I can tell you, if you have any carpal tunnel or anything like that from grooming or just whatever, these, get the Excels, really. These would be good, but just because they're back heavy, it's not really good on your wrist if you're already having trouble. So just something to keep in mind. So hopefully you keep this video in mind next time you're in the market for some new clippers.